So I think one of the great things I've seen take place where leaders have been able to bring this to their awareness and then do it, and then have actually sort of seen the impact on this in the business that's directly related into actual activity and meeting KPIs. And it's the intention of actually going around there and making the focus of the leader to catch people doing the right thing. So often we're catching people doing the wrong thing. That's where we're at. We're looking at what bad behavior. And it's very easy to measure and catch the bad behavior. I heard one leader say, one team member, he must be the most unluckiest guy ever. I go, why is that? I always seem to catch, I'm the only one that seems to catch him on Facebook, on his social media at the workplace. He's the most unlucky guy. Every time I walk in, I'm the one that catches him on that doing the negative thing. All right. So, and I think when you actually flip that to going, and again, it comes back down to the intention of the leader, right? What's your intention? Do you need to lift the team up? Are you going to look at what's not working or look at what is working and double down on that? And that's the difference. When you start catching what people are doing well and bring it to their awareness, it certainly changes the culture. It sparks up. And again, it can relate to KPIs. I'll give you one example. We were looking at a particular KPI within the business, and what was happening is they were having the situation where it was a logistics business, had a situation where drivers weren't turning up on time. And then one of their KPIs was the time of being picked up to drop off. And it was a pretty significant KPI that they had to hit, and they were miles away from hitting this KPI. And through our process or hot seat, we go through and we ask some questions. And one of the things was, well, who's doing it well? And what have you done to catch the people who are doing it well? And it was really clear that they don't actually catch people doing it well. So the next week they put in place where the supervisor was going to call the people that were doing it right and calling up the people that are doing really well who actually turn up on time. Now, funnily enough, these people talked. And as a result of that, their KPIs peaked much higher. Didn't quite hit their actual KPI, but they had never received a 12 to 15% increase on that KPI in anything they'd done. But they were able to measure the fact they had one person calling up to say, good job, well done. Thank you very much for being on time for this pickup or this drop off. This is the difference it makes. Okay. And as a result of that change. So I could give other examples of that, but I think it's really clear that you need to be able to go through the process of going, okay, how can I catch what people are doing well and improving that? Other thing you can do as a business leader and owner is in the morning, walking around and saying hello to people, catching their name, saying hello, and remembering the important things. Remember the trivial things that they might say. Again, very hard to measure this as far as KPIs, but you will find that the culture will shift and change. And that process of just being human, being interested in your team and saying hello and good morning can also improve your ability to be able to measure what's the mood of the team, who's doing well, who's not doing well, just through that process of getting to know people and team. I think it make a huge difference.